you doing today, Rebecca?
I'm good. I'm with my elite employees.
Part owner of the Park Cafe. You see, you do this all the time.
So remember, I was just doing the computer.
Tell us about Hint of Vanilla.
I didn't speak. I was a mute. It wasn't there. My name Melissa's acting real different.
I told
And she's like, it's the last time.
Do
you want to
hot takes, fun conversation, and competitive games? Welcome to Two Peas in a Podcast on 99.3 FM with Melissa and Courtney. You look sweet, and the other person said, "Don't you ever want more? Want more of what?" That's a meme. Wanna ever see? You ever see the meme? Courtney, you notice anything different about me today?
Sure. You look sweet.
Right? Yeah. Do you ever want more? But you look sweet too. And today's makeup look is brought to you by
Leia's Law.
Leia is a young entrepreneur and makeup artist, and she was willing today to offer her makeup services to the two P's
In this pod.
In this pod, you realize that?
We look like two peas in a pod today. Yes. But that
Twin.
is not by coincidence.
Where have you been? Nobody.
We have a special guest today.
And that is a very, very special guest.
Specialist.
Right. So we need your help to help us welcome the specialist guest, because this guest is our boss. So you know we gotta make it extra sweet. So let's be extra nice. Because on today's Two Peas in a Podcast, we have Rebecca! How are you doing today, Rebecca?
I'm good. I'm with my elite employees.
Now, some of you may know this voice.
Crispin!
You may, if you were lucky, might have been able to taste some of her cooking. No, Rebecca is not only our boss here at Capital Media, but she is also part owner of the Park Cafe. Yay! I don't know, a lot of you guys have either seen the Park Cafe or been there.
And know.
And if you were lucky in the early days, I heard that there was one day you had to take over the kitchen.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Already told us.
It was actually day one. It was day one, yeah, and something happened, and I was on radio with Crispin, and I was like, got the call, and they were like, okay, we need help, we need someone there, and I'm like, okay. I was like, I'm gone. Okay,
Yeah.
you figure it out. I'll leave you on radio. And I rushed down there, and yeah, I was the chef
of the day.
of the day. Luckily, back then we didn't make anything too complicated. It was like sandwiches and salads, and I think I did that for like 3 days until we got someone.
It was 3 days?
It was about 3 days. Yeah.
It was just one day.
No, I left Crispin solo on the radio, and about 3 days, with the help of some others though, and until we got someone to come in, and then I was able to
Take out, like,
Okay, how was that balancing? I mean, seeing that it was the first day, did that scare you to think, oh my God, this might not be a good idea? How was the first day? What were your thoughts and emotions?
It was, I don't lie, I was kind of terrified because it's like day one, like people are not forgiving, so like how are you gonna mess up on day one? You know, but things happen, and that's just part of life. Like you get thrown curveballs and you figure it out, and we did, and I don't think anybody would have ever really known.
The big secret.
Yeah.
You were there that day. Rebecca.
It was me. There's like a little window through the kitchen. I remember like someone I knew was like, you're not supposed to be on the radio. I'm like, just, quality control. You know, so
Sure. I've heard that you like to cook.
I love to cook.
Where has that passion started from?
That's definitely from my mom. When I was younger, she definitely didn't tell me go away or like they say like don't come in here.
Don't touch that. But I don't.
She was kind of the opposite. She was like, come, let me show you. And she showed me how to use, kitchen tools, knives, anything. So at like 9 or 10, I could safely use a knife and I could make my own breakfast. And I would just follow the things that she did. And there were certain dishes she would make that I just learned how to make automatically. So it was nice. And then my grandmother, she cooked a lot. Like my grandfather was Indian and she's Black Barbadian, but she only cooked Indian food. Every now and again, she would cook some cuckoo and fish and stuff, but it was all Indian food. So like I got to learn how to make some of that food too. So it was a big influence.
And they say that food is like people's love language. Like you really learn how much you love somebody when you cook for them, when you teach them how to cut certain meals.
True.
Learn your culture through certain
That's
meals.
true too. You explore different
literally.
You probably haven't been to India at that point in time, but you tasted it.
Correct. Yeah, I know.
You're able to like make that.
I know what it's supposed to taste like. And I don't know how to make everything yet, but it was funny because my mom came that day and she tasted something I made. She was like, wow, like this is really good.
That's good.
And I was like,
really critical when it comes to cooking.
Oh yeah. No.
Appearance.
She'll tell me if it wasn't good, and she was like, "Wow, this is so good!" Like she was actually shocked. And I'm like, "Why are you shocked? Like you taught me, you know?" So
they don't think you'll be picking up everything they do. But
no,
you be like a sponge. Like,
correct.
Okay, no problem.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So you're a radio announcer and you own a restaurant and you love to cook. How did you get there and how did you get here? Those are two completely different things.
Yeah. So the radio is like an accident. Most
like, I accidentally said good morning, Capital Media.
No, literally, it was an accident. Before I used to work in I studied tourism and hospitality. I did my master's in tourism and events. So everything I ever did was in tourism. I worked in real estate and I did it for a couple years, and I was like, not really feeling the vibes, and
not feeling the vibes.
Not feeling the vibes.
The vibes aren't vibing.
And my dad's like, feeling the vibes. Like,
Actually, no, your parents can't feel to go college and be like, I just said feeling the vibes. Yeah. You feeling it today? I guess. No.
Like Loki.
Not feeling the vibes. And I was like very stressed out, and I really wanted to make a change, but I wasn't sure. Like, it's my first job. I'm like, what do I do? Where do I go? How do I move to something else? And I'm scared because I'm comfortable. I've been in this job for 2 years. I know what I'm doing. And my dad was like, well, you can't leave a job unless you have a job. That's the rule. But I was so stressed out that it was just like mentally taking a toll. Like my neck would hurt, the stress. And I was like, I can't take this anymore. So I resigned, and he said, well, if you're going to resign, you have to do something. You can't just, wait around. So that's when, Capital was open, and at that point, there was no room for me at all, and plus, not my skill, right? So he was like, just come and intern. Come every day, intern, learn something new, help out. They need the help. And back then, it was TG. Shout out to TG. He was awesome. He taught me, like, everything I know in the back end. Like, he taught me traffic, which is, like, how you schedule ads and stuff. He taught me production. I messed up many a production thing. I sent out news or wrong extracts. Like it was but it was a hot mess at one point. But he helped me to learn what to do. So then it kind of was like, oh, okay, this is kind of fun. So then it transitioned to me sometimes filling in, like if they had the morning show. So it used to, instead of Rebecca and Crispin, it used to be Crispin and Vic. And it was Crispin, Vic, and Tiffany actually at one point.
So capital history there for you.
That's how it started out. They were on that show for at least, we're like 8 years old now. They were on that show for like 4 years, 4 or 5 years. And so sometimes like if one person would go off, I would fill in because I learned how to use the computer. I used to operate for another midday announcer because she couldn't do the computer. So she would talk, I would operate. I was invisible. Nobody knew I was there. And then I used to do it for them. So if Crispin went away, I would fill in for him and stuff. And one day my dad was there with me. Crispin was away. And he was like, I have to leave early. So I was like, okay, well, I guess we're wrapping up early. Great, we're going to wrap up early. And he's like, no, you could finish the shift. So remember, I was just doing the computer. I didn't speak. I was a mute. It wasn't there. No one knew it was there. It was Capital Prime with Vic. Full stop. And he left, and he was like, no, you have to finish shift. I was like, I'm not doing that. That's not, it's father and daughter talking now. It's not on. And he left, and like 15 minutes later, I'm like playing the music, playing the promos, playing the ads. And I'm like, okay. And he calls, and I'm like, hello. He's like, you have to say something. And I was like, gotta say nothing. And I'm freaking out. I'm like, what am I gonna say?
Yeah.
And he was like, you have to open the mic. You can't sit there for the next hour and say nothing.
Use it.
And I'm like, you know how that went. That went on a whole. So I like looked in the window. Donovan knows because the windows have all the scripts and whatever. I was like, what in here can I read? And I found a script for something, and I was like, okay, this can't be that hard. Like, I'm just gonna read the script. And I just turned on the microphone. I read the script, and I was like, okay, this isn't that bad. And I read the script, and then it kind of just took off from there. So then sometimes I would speak. Sometimes if they've 1 or 2 times something happened, I think it was around COVID, I told my dad as I was learning, I was like, you know what, you're a bit older. I don't want you exposed to this. Yeah. We still had to come to work as media people. Yeah. And I was like, well, let me fill in for you. I was like, let me learn because they're like, you know. And then I started doing it with Crispin more often. I would co-host with the 3 of them, then us together. So that's kind of how it started, and then that's kind of it.
That's
cool.
You have Rebecca and Crispin in the morning.
Now you have Rebecca and Crispin in the morning.
That is wonderful. So I have another question for you.
Sure.
As we get to know Rebecca, soon you are going to have to make up some questions for us.
Okay.
It's time for competition.
Got you.
However, I want you to tell me anything about Sundown superheroes.
Sundown superhero. Oh my God, that's like my childhood best friend. How do you know that?
What happened to Sundown superheroes?
Sundown superhero. So that's my best friend Emil and his friend. They have this band, and it's still a band up to this day. And he always wanted to be a musician from the time we were kids, and we were all best friends. And he used to record like songs on my Mac. Like I used to have a Mac
GarageBand.
On GarageBand, and he would come. We would like, okay, let's go to the bathroom. It has the best acoustics, like, and he would record his songs on there. Back then it was a different, band. But so we've been friends from forever, and we're still friends to this day. But yeah, he's like a musician and stuff. So I used to help him record.
So what about your
stuff.
Birthday party by any chance?
These birthday parties were
off the chain, it seems.
So they say, yeah. They used to say that they were, you can't talk about yourself, right? What the people used to say is that they were good. I don't know, like, my birthday is always like something fun. Like, I love birthdays. So I think when I turned probably like 13 maybe, I would like tell my dad, I want to have a birthday party with my friends. So like he would like help me make invitations, like proper invitations, get them printed. And so yeah, we used to have like really good parties. Sometimes
big birthday bash.
Yeah, like we had like a red carpet one. We used to have like a security with like a list. I would say. Not that there was anyone trying to break in, but
Are you the last child?
I am the last. Yeah, I'm the last child.
Yeah.
Because I hearing like all these cute cards and red carpet.
So tell us about Hint of Vanilla. That's not like a sex name. Hint of Vanilla.
It kind of does, yeah. Wow.
Old Spice are one of them.
Hints of Vanilla. Yeah, it should be like a spin-off. No, it was actually a band with my friend Emil, one of my best friends from childhood. And actually, I think he was the hint of Vanilla. Yeah. So
What is that?
actually, their photos, these birthday parties that we were talking about that I used to have with the red carpets and the security with the list and it sounds really overboard now when I think about it, but I guess back then it was like fun. It was like this, that made it these cool parties, right? So they performed. They had a band, and I mean, he still does music today. He's from Sundown Superhero, that rock band that you hear right now. But they performed in like the gazebo at my dad's house for everybody, and it was so cool. And they actually used the, like the thing you like scrape the leaves out of the pool with. Yeah. They like put it across the gazebo and duct tape the mics to them. So I had like a stand.
Shoot.
Well, yeah, that was a really big birthday party. Maybe it was my 16th. It could have been. Yeah. And that was actually somebody did jump over my dad's wall to get into that party.
I didn't know it.
Yeah, because they did say nobody wanted, like everyone on the list. Jumped over the wall, and I was like, wait, this man, I don't know him. Like, oh boy, and that is really.
The other day, whatever fence it was that everybody
jumped over the fence.
So
yeah.
Who started that? She's a trendsetter.
No. I claim nothing for that. I don't want it. But yeah, he actually jumped over the fence. I was like, wow, they really want to come to my birthday. Like,
wow. Yeah, she was like, I want it.
Yeah.
The one.
So yeah, that was that. So we had a performance in a sense. So that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Well, my last question would be, could you list maybe 4 bucket list items?
Ooh, like things I want to do.
Yeah.
In
Because
life.
Bernie also told us like you're into traveling and that kind of stuff.
I do. Ooh, what did you see?
We talk about that every single episode. Yeah.
Bucket list items. Well, one, my dad will laugh. I want to go to Bora Bora.
Oh, so do I.
Because I like always say I want to go to Bora Bora. I want, and people say it's like not worth the hype, but I don't know, something about it.
Let me experience it.
Yeah, I'll let you know if it was worth the hype or not. That's probably one thing. One thing that we talked about recently is I kind of wanted to go to like an international like BBC or like something like that and like experience something there. I think that's one. Maybe in terms of cooking, maybe I want to open another something sometime.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah. First.
I don't want it like the park is the beginning. I don't know what will come later, but I definitely want to open another business. I don't know what it will be, but
I can see you opening maybe something inspired by your heritage.
Maybe never know. That sounds good.
Or even like I can see the park having its own separate like bakery.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds yummy.
Got me here ready to get
signature like ice cream parlor.
Yeah, let me call my partners right now.
Right now. Creative rights.
Let me call them quick. Yeah, no, I want to do something, and I think I want to maybe do something beauty related too. I like beauty, I like makeup, I like all that stuff. Like I wanted to be a hairdresser when I was younger, actually, because I loved hair and like anything like that. But more recently, I like makeup. Yeah.
Because I also like hair.
I love it. I love anything to do with like making yourself feel good, and people always feel like I always tell Courtney like lashes, like you got your lashes done, and
this is our staple.
Yeah.
I was not a lash girl until I tried it. I'm just like, how can I do without it now? Because
I literally I was like, Courtney, Melissa's acting real different.
I told her.
And she's like, it's the lashes.
Literally last episode, Melissa was in there like this.
relax, guys.
Blinking.
She blinked all the entire episode. I am not even joking.
Well, you asked me about goals too.
Yeah.
My one of my other bucket list goals is to be on like a international company's ad or something.
Ooh.
Like I got regional so far. As far as I got, I want turn on, like I don't know, turn on MTV and you hear my ad or something. I don't know.
Hear your voice.
Yeah.
So cool.
We'll keep trying.
You'll get there, Rebecca.
But yeah.
I feel like if anybody could do it, it's you. Because like since I've been here, you've moved from C.O.O. to now CEO ascending.
Let's talk about
it. Well,
Isn't that scary though?
I'm scared.
How was that for you?
I won't lie, it is scary. I will not say like
this in the back.
Yeah, girl boss.
It's a process, and my dad, he has really big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
They're like size 13 shoes. IRL, like they're really big shoes to fill. So I'm not gonna try to fill them. I'm gonna try to be beside them and try to make him and make him proud and make myself proud. And I think we'll have different styles and ways that we do things, but the goal is the same. So I'm still excited. I think it's just like like people say you'll never be ready. When people say when I'm ready I'll do X. Like you'll never really be ready. No. So you just kind of have to take it and believe in yourself, and we'll figure out. We have a good team and good people. This is like the best team we've had in forever, and I know that we can get it done together. Yeah. So I have something for y'all.
Drum roll, please.
I love when guests bring gifts.
So I don't know if y'all wanna. So y'all can close y'all's eyes.
Okay.
And
I just walk people out and be like,
it's so funny. You tell someone close your eyes and y'all like kids, y'all like.
Oh yeah, because you can close.
You can just close your eyes.
Nah, it's more.
No, well, close your eyes and each put one palm out together in the middle.
Okay, ready?
So to
At
put
the same time.
Put your both hands together, like.
Oh, both of my hands are two.
No, y'all.
I can't see. Walking better than
All right, stay put.
What is it?
When the eyes closed, keep them closed. Let me get rid of that. this. Keep your eyes closed. Okay, keep your eyes closed. Okay, open your eyes.
Wait, it has our names.
It's 2 peas in a pod.
So cute.
Let's do it.
Wow. Yeah, mine has my name too. That is so cute, guys. Thank you.
No way.
Isn't that cool?
Was that weird?
It was a little weird.
It was a little
weird. So that's why. Thank you. So know that is going to be our decoration on our table.
You have your set piece.
Yeah.
I'll find the name of the person who made them,
Yeah,
so you can put it on the screen.
Look, this is so cute.
That is so cute.
So your two peas in a pod
This is a
actualized.
momentous occasion.
She had to make it. You see, we told you guys this episode was going to be the specialist episode.
Okay.
We want to see how much we know you.
Oh.
So although it's kind of on the spot, you will just ask us some questions about you, and we will guess. It could either be true or false. It could be, what's my favorite color, and we say you pick the question,
and
we'll write our answers, and
we
then
will show it to you.
And you'll tell us at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So question 1 was, what is my original hair color?
What you say, Melissa?
I want some black, no brown, because I don't think you.
It's brown.
It's brown. Yeah.
You dye your hair?
Yeah.
Yes. I have gray hair.
She's like, yes.
But I don't ever see it grow, or just don't see we know.
I literally have gray hair growing in like a streak, like a solid streak.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Like the superhero girl.
Yeah.
And it's over here too, but I have a lot of gray hair.
Okay.
My dad said he was gray when he was 30, so it's his fault.
My mom, blame it on you. So,
one of these are true. Who have I met? Will Smith?
William Smith.
Will Smith. Will Smith, Prince Harry, or Popcorn?
I said Prince Harry.
That's a Prince Harry.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I feel like Popcorn was going to be too. Yeah.
All right, what's my favorite color?
Pink.
I put pink too.
For real?
Really?
Blue.
It's black.
Black. Yeah, I feel like that's what
Have you ever seen me in color?
We got all these same answers so far.
Alright.
And what's my star sign?
Gemini.
Cancer.
Gemini.
I know, because on my first day, I was like, Rebecca, what's your sign? She was like, I'm a Gemini. I was like, oh my gosh, my best friend is
a Gemini.
So we're gonna get off fine. Did I say that?
Yes. And coffee or tea?
You forget the middle name.
Oh, what's my middle name?
Victoria.
One of them is Victoria. Yeah.
That's right. The other one's Bianca.
Yes, your dad.
But she's kind of mean.
Yeah.
Bianca seems like a
She's
real
mean.
bitch name. Like,
It is.
like, oh, in the movie. Like,
My name is Bianca. Who are you?
And then I chose tea.
Coffee.
It's coffee. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
coffee. Duh.
Courtney, as always, because Melissa never wins no game. Melissa never wins no game.
God dang it.
She'll follow me like that shit.
That was really hurtful. Damn.
If you
Rebecca almost summoned a dance.
Yeah.
Do you want to get up and do it as well? Or? Go ahead.
If you've watched any of our Trigal episodes, you've seen that Melissa never wins any game. She won one game, but she rubbed it in my face for about 3 episodes. Okay?
Because I help build Courtney's
Right.
self-esteem.
Right.
So I
So
could just be like,
Use tech and use the back.
yeah,
Right. I appreciate you, though. Yeah.
It's like
That's sweet.
a community service.
I'm really the best person there is in life. Like no flaws, anything. I'm better than like
Most.
yeah.
That's such a high bar.
I set it high so you can't reach it. I'm not
like that.
inspiring nobody. I got to talk with myself.
We just talked about women
Inspiring
bringing women,
inclusion.
right?
Yeah. We're at the top together.
Together. Yeah. So that was a lovely episode.
It was
Rebecca,
fun.
thank you so much. You know, we say on Two Peas in a Podcast, we allow people to be authentically themselves. It's more of an uncensored, uncut version of people, you know. We love to see like a behind the scenes. You know, we're still getting down to the nitty gritty of things, like how you feel about becoming C.O.O, CEO, ascending, and how you got there, and you know, the important questions.
Yeah.
Like, do you sing in the shower? If you still sing, you know, those kind of things. Who was into vanilla?
Yeah, who was into vanilla?
You know, kind of more important questions like like that. So we would like to thank you, Rebecca, wholeheartedly for coming and joining us.
Thank you.
On our version of Red Coach.
The Red Coach.
We could go paint this coach green. I see the tired of this red every week.
We'll get some covers.
But yeah, thank you so much for
Thank you
joining
too.
us.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
So you have to do our sign up with us.
Oh, okay.